there's so many benefits to cleaning our tongue, to taking care of our mouth. We always think about our teeth and perhaps our gums with flossing, but the tongue, that's a whole nother dimension, right? All right, any other comments before we start? Let the party begin. So we'll just start right away with our tongue halitosis breath. So it's called lion's breath. And you really can't do this one wrong. Just like you can't really do any of this wrong, right? So you're gonna take a breath in and out through your nose, and then we'll take another breath in, and on the exhale, we're gonna stick our tongue out. It's helpful to push your hands down into your thighs. So we'll draw our shoulders up and back, and we'll lean forward, and we'll go. And really think about sticking your tongue out long, really making an expression with your face. Don't worry about what you look like. And because no one can see you if you've got the black, but your screen blacked out, of course. But try to do it, really feel it in your mouth and in your face. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it at least 3 times. So breathe in and breathe out through the nose. Take a breath in and make this half sound. Let it go all the way out. And you can let your body move forward a bit here as you do it. It increases the expression. So we inhale and we exhale. We take an inhale in and then we exhale. Doesn't that feel good? All right, one more time. Really feel the tongue stretch out long. Here we go. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Take an inhale in and exhale and feel the end of the exhale. Hear the end of the exhale. It's a fun way to start. You know what? Whenever you need to cheer yourself up, just do lion's breath. You can't help but smile after that one. Thank you very much for bringing that up. I love it. And I love the whole tongue scraping. It's a good practice. Let's circle around on our hips as we bring movement into the rest of the body. It's so important. You know, it's easy to forget our tongue and take it for granted, but our tongue does a lot of work for us. Ooh, my chair's creaking this morning. And let's circle it the other way. Feel the weight in your feet as we circle around. Reversing. And also feel how there's a little massage in your spine as we circle. Come back to center. Now let's stick our tongue out and try to get it straight forward. It's not easy, by the way. Try it. It's really not easy to stick it out. And then bring it back in. Yep. Now, do you remember these? We're going to swipe across the top gums. We're going to go like at least do it till you're tired. Okay. But your tongue is tired. But let's say 10 times. And if it's less because you just had enough, then do that. You're going to go from right to left, right to left, right to left, right to left, 10 times. So each time, right, left is 1 time. Got it? Here we go. Swipe it. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. It's hard to talk and do it at the same time, by the way. Back, forth, back, forth. Just notice how your tongue feels. And your mouth feels, and now we'll do the bottom. You knew that was coming. Ready? Back, and left, right. I guess I could stop making that sound.
Mindy, is that your tongue on the inside of the teeth or the outside of the teeth?
In outside. So it's in between your gums and your lip. On the inside. Now let's go ahead and do it all the way around. So clockwise, we'll do that 5 one way and then 5 the other way. So you're gonna go all the way around, from the top to the side, to the bottom, around, keep going around. And then we'll reverse it. And then we'll reverse counterclockwise. And notice, I don't know about you, but I can feel some muscles that are tired. They're legitimately tired. All right, let's circle the shoulders around and about. Feel how nice that is. And it was Valentine's Day yesterday, so we have to give ourselves a big hug. Take your arms out wide, spread your fingers, spread them wildly. Imagine love coming out from the palms into your fingers. Wrap your right arm around your left, big hug. Feel your shoulder blades, maybe give them a little massage. Big hug. Everyone needs a big hug every day. Everyone needs a big hug every day. And that means a self hug. It's not always someone else giving it. Take a breath in and a breath out. Open it up. Open up wide. Wide, 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 wider. Wider than wide. Okay, reverse it. Left on top of right. Big hug. Think about how much you love yourself. Think about how much someone loves you unconditionally. Could be 4-legged, could be 2-legged, could be 1-legged. Really, really hug it, hug it, hug it. Open it up. Take your hands down to your knees or your thighs and press down the right foot, and then press your right hand into your thigh. Feel your belly tone. And then release that. And let's press down the left. Relax the shoulders. Push, 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 push down. And release. Inhale, heels rise. Wow, that feels like a big stretch in the arches, maybe the ankles, maybe the front of the foot. Exhale, release. Curl your toes like you're gonna pick up your toothbrush or your tongue cleaner, and then release your toes. And lift your toes, spread them, reach them across the room, and place them down. Inhale, heels rise up. Push down through the big toe mound across to the pinkies. Exhale, release down. Get ready to pick up, so curl your toes. Get ready to pick up a toothbrush or a tongue cleaner or a spoon. That's not easy with your toes. And then release and let that go. Sit towards the edge of the chair. We're tall, our ribs are back. We're going to lift our right leg up and exhale, let it go. Take it gentle. Other side. Release, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, side to side, and side to side to side to side, right and left and right. A few more times. Awesome. Let that go. Pick up your right knee. Give it a big hug. Try to kiss your knee. Mwah. You might not be able to actually reach it, but curl your spine, pull your belly in, pull the knee towards you, give it a kiss, and then circle the knee around and about. I know sometimes you think I'm weird, but you guys just, you bring out the excitement. You bring out the excitement. Circle it around and about. So feel that stretch, perhaps on the inner thigh. Notice where you feel it. And then let's open up the leg out to the side. And now we're making about a 90-degree angle. So positioning yourself. And then we're going to press our hands into our thighs. Let your sitting bones move back. Your heart's moving forward. Your big open heart. Take your shoulders up and back. Feel your shoulder blades on your back. Feel the crown of your head moving forward. As you push your palms down, lift your heart slightly. So it's telescoping forward and your head is slightly lifting. Remember, we keep the back of the neck long. Good. And then push down through your palms and rise up. We're going to do that a few more times as we start our heart opening. So lean forward, feel the weight in your feet. Draw your shoulders up and back. Push your palms down as your heart lifts. Feel your shoulder blades come onto your back. Beautiful. Extend down, lengthen the tailbone. Down towards the earth, feel the belly tone, push down, rise up. Let's circle the right arm at a diag, up, around, and back, and down, and then the other. So swimming as you will, left to right, and forward and back. Nice circles. You can bend the elbows. Let the circles get a little bit bigger as you swim the arms up and back. And circling around and about. Should feel good. Should feel good. There we go. And now let's reverse it. So we're going to start this way, take it back, up, around, and forward, and alternating. Back, up, around, and forward. Right and left. Good. You might follow. You might have your gaze watch your arm or your hand. Lifting forward, around, and about. And notice how that feels in your back muscles. And one more. Come back to neutral. Press your forearm into your thigh. Draw your left shoulder up and back. Take your arm out to the side. Reach it long to the left. Then move it upward. Maybe elbow is bent. Reach the arm long over your ear. Pull it back. And reach it. And pull it back. And reach it. And pull it back. And reach. Now, arm is over ear. Bend both elbows. Push down, rise up. Pull the elbows towards each other. That's it. Open them up. Pull them in. Lift the elbows slightly. Maybe push the palms together. Elbows out to the side. Reverse it. Elbows together. Open up in a V. There you go. Press in. Now we're going to do a little twist. Twisting towards the left, just a little one. We're not going to be able to go far. Come back to center and twist towards the right. Good. Back to center. One more time. And there we go. Let's bring this leg. It's been out for a while. Bring it back. And we are at neutral. Circle around on your hips one way and then the other. And let's find a cat. So exhale, round your spine, tailbone down, chin towards chest. And then inhale, open up for a V. V for victory. Reach long, reach out through your fingers. Exhale, round the spine for cat. Now really feel behind your body how it's opening up. And then as we lift up, the front of the body opens and the heart lifts. Bring your hands to center. And release down. We have to do this other side now. You guys remember? Bring the left knee in towards you. Give it a hug. Hug it in, hug it in, hug it in. Give it a kiss. Mwah. I love you, left knee. I love you, left leg. Give it a big kiss. And then let's circle it around and about. Juice up that joint. Juice up that joint. So important. You know, we stretch our muscles. We got to open up our joints too. Lubricate them with that synovial fluid. Fancy word, right? Circle it the other way. And then place your foot down. Make your angle about 90 degrees. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's lift tall. Draw the shoulders up and back. Bend your elbows, place your palms on your thigh. Lean forward. Lift your shoulders to your ears and pull them back. You don't want to pull so far back that it feels tight and crunchy. So you still want to make space. So shoulders up, back. Feel your blades move in towards each other. Lift your heart slightly, sternum rises. Exhale, lean forward. Feel your spine extending long. Shoulders up and back, heart rising. Feel that? It's a back bend. It's a little back bend. So your sit bones behind you, you can't see them. They're moving back. And then you can slightly angle them down to protect your lower back. Lengthen forward one more time. Feel your shoulder blades gently pulling towards each other. Let's stretch the belly as we lift our heart. Press up and bring, oops, don't bring it back in yet. We got to do this part. Bring your left forearm to the thigh. You guys caught me there. Take your arm out to the side. Reach long. Really feel it. Really feel it. Then lifting the arm, bend the elbow, reaching towards the left. Pull it back. And extending and pulling back. And reaching and pull it back. And extend long. Beautiful. Feel your feet press down. Press your lower thigh down, your left thigh. They're both lower. Feel both feet pushing down. The big toe mounds are down. Maybe you lift the lower arm, your left arm. Maybe you don't. That, if it's too much strain, don't do it. Let's rise up. Awesome. Release the hands down. One more time, this with the circling the arms, but do both at the same time. So circle the arms forward, around, like you're swimming. Forward, around, and back. I got a wall behind me, so a little bit of a blockade there. Forward, around, and back. Feel the elbows bend. You get a little bit wider circle. and release. And now let's bring that leg on back. Notice how you're feeling at this very moment. And we will do some sun salutes. I'm building a little bit of heat. I don't know about you guys. I'm going to take this off. And here we go. Let's do some sun salutes. Arms are down by our side. Inhale, arms rise skyward. Good. Let's take a side bend towards the right. You can always use one arm, or you can have one arm lengthen the other one and kind of give a little traction either way. Inhale, come on up. Experiment, see which feels best to you. Side bending now towards your right. Inhale, back upwards. Maybe we interlace the pinky ring middle, point your fingers up. This is one of my favorite. Relax the shoulders down. Side bend towards your right. Take a breath in. And a breath out. And a breath in, rise up. Another way. Feel that lengthening over your ear. You can always bend your elbow. If it feels kind of pinchy, you can bend your elbows. And then inhale, rise back up. Exhale, fly the arms out wide. Extending, feeling shoulder blades on the back. And then let's exhale and release the arms and the head and the jaw and the tongue. Let that tongue go. Sitting bones pushing down into the chair. Releasing head and jaw. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breath is in. And breath is out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Press down to your feet. Inhale, arms rise up towards the sky. Hands at the heart. Now, anytime you want to start standing with this, you can for the sun salute. We're going to go side bend, right and left, and then we'll forward fold. I'll do one more folding in the feet and then start to stand. So inhale, arms rise. We're saluting the sun. Side bend towards the right. Inhale to center and towards the left. Notice that those ribs are jutting forward. Inhale back up. Exhale, arms out to the side. Extend a nice long spine. Exhale, release your head, your jaw, but push your hips down into the chair. Your hands may be touching your feet, your shins. You could have blocks on either side. Down on the earth, right underneath, like where my fingertips are. Let your head sway to the right and to the left. Then we're going to push down firmly through our feet and our hips. Arms lift wide. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands at the heart. Okay, so starting standing positions. If you feel like seated is best for you today, that's what you should do. We're going to start with the sun salute and just modify it to standing. I'm going to move this over here. Get all your props out of the way. And feel your mountain pose. Seated or standing, toes are forward. Maybe you lift them and spread them and place them back down. Do that again. Inhale, toes rise. Notice how you can feel it. I'm not looking at it, but feel the arch on the bottom of your foot. Exhale, lower the toes down. You might have your hand on the chair in front of you, right? Might be here. That's a little hard for the sun salute forward folding. So if you're doing that, you won't go down. You'll do the side bend, maybe like that, but you won't go all the way down. Or you could turn the chair like this. That's another option. I'll show it that way, just so you can see. Inhale, arms up. Side bending towards the right. Pushing down through the feet. Now you might feel your hips sway a little bit towards the left, and that's okay. Inhale, arms rise. Sway towards your left. The hips may be going a little bit to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, we start to forward fold. Arms are out by the side, knees are bending. Now, if you don't have the chair in front of you, you're going to do it differently. I'll show it both ways, but hands can go to the chair, release the head and the jaw, bending the knees. So you're just getting a little bit of a stretch here. If the chair is to the side like this, and maybe I have a block in front of me like this. So arms are out to the side, knees are bending to protect the back. Hands may come to the block, releasing head and jaw, or hands come to the shins or the thigh. There's so many options. So you shouldn't feel like one is right and one is wrong. That's not the case here. Shoulders up and back. Whatever you do for your body and you listen to your body, generally that's right as long as there's no pain. Maybe you take your arms out to the side as we rise up, or maybe you have your hands at your hips. Push down through your feet. Inhale, arms lift skyward. One or both, hands at the heart. How does the body feel now? As we generally get a little bit faster, smoother moving, standing, the energy will pick up. Exhale, arms lower. Inhale, we rise. Take a side bend to the right. This is our last one. Side bend to the right. Inhale up. Side bend to the left. Push down through the feet to rise. Exhale, soften the knees. Arms can be at your hips or out to the side. Bending the knees, releasing the head and the jaw. Let it go. Let the body sway right and left. The upper body sway a little bit. And then inhale, take your hands to your thighs or the chair. Lengthen your spine forward, shoulders up and back. Push down through your feet. Now your legs may or may not be straight at this point. You don't want to straighten your back. Press down, arms out to the side, lift up. Exhaling, hands at the heart. And it is time for our wall dog. So we're going to turn the chair facing the seat of the chair and start back in mountain pose, perhaps hands at heart or on the back of the chair if that's facing you. Take a breath in and a breath out. Hands to the seat of the chair. Walk your feet back. Bending your knees, angle your sit bones back. Push the sitting bones back. Now, if your shoulders are sore, bend your elbows a little bit. And then let's slowly straighten, but not all the way. So what we're doing here is we're trying to keep the lower back curve and our lower spine from flattening, and that's why we're bending our knees. Sit bones up, angling sit bones up, pushing the inner upper thighs back. Exhale, bend. Inhale, slowly straighten. And let's walk our feet back towards the chair. And back to mountain pose. Feel your breath. And with your hands at your heart, perhaps tune into the beat of your heart. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hands come to the chair. Keep your right foot forward and your left back. And then keeping both knees bent here. So front knee is over ankle. And left knee, let it bend a little bit so you can feel your muscles working. Try to keep your spine long rather than like this, like kind of going forward. See if you can lift it up. Maybe you're even on your fingertips. Shoulders are lifting up and back. And then feel like you're angling your right sitting bone down. It gets a little bit heavier. Then bend the knee, and straighten it a few times on the back leg. Bend and straighten. Not all the way necessarily, by the way, because you might feel a big stretch there. Bend, straighten, hold the sides of the chair, step your left foot to meet your right, hands at your heart. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breath is in. And breath is out. Okay, hands to the seat of the chair. And we're going to step our other leg back. And again, front knee is over the ankle, over the heel, bending the back thigh, back knee. That's really nice to feel a stretch in the foot at the same time. At least I think it's nice. You might have a different descriptor word for it. And then slowly straighten and bend. And as you straighten, you might feel a little bit of a stretch in the back half. And bend. Spine is long. Pull the belly in and up. When you're ready, straighten one more time. Bend. Keep a little spring in the front leg, little bounce, and lift the back leg to the front. Here we are. Here we are. Let's go for a nice stretch again. This time maybe forearms are on the chair, and walk your feet back, bend your knees, take your sitting bones back. Really imagine that you're gonna sit down in a chair that isn't there. This is very much like chair pose, right? Pushing big toe mounds down, pulling inner thighs back, maybe the legs straighten a little bit, but not all the way. Now they can straighten all the way. If you have a really limber lower back curve and it doesn't feel tight, feel free to straighten the legs. But if it feels like your lower back is tight, the best way may be to just keep the knees bending and straightening a little bit and not all the way. Really feel the sensation of a stretch in your spine. You're feeling your thighs working, your legs working, maybe even a little shaking. Pull the belly in, and let's walk the feet back. Hands at the heart. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, let's go for chair pose. I know you love it. We were almost just doing a version of it now. We're going to add in a twist to it. Keep the chair nearby. And maybe a block goes in between your thighs. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to add a little twist, but first we'll just do our chair pose. So hands can be at your hips or on the chair. Take your sitting bones back. Knees are over feet. Now this time the knees might go a little bit forward, right? And you feel your weight. Where's your weight? Probably towards your heels. As long as you feel stable, you're hugging your block, you're pushing your feet down, sitting bones back. Let's take the heart forward. This is very similar to what we were just doing when we were working on our wall dog with bent knees. Shoulders up and back. Now, keep your sitting bones back. Lift your heart. That's it. Maybe taking one arm forward or both, or maybe lifting them up a little bit as you sit back. Okay, thighs are talking. Thighs are talking. Press down. Rise up. How does the body feel now? Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Sit on down. Sitting bones back. Hands on thighs, shoulders up and back. Maybe one arm forward, maybe both. Oh yes, we love this. Let's do a twist. So you might have one hand on the chair, right? So if right now I've got my left hand on the chair, I might gaze to the left. You might have the opposite, that's fine. And then maybe both arms come forward and we twist the other way. Oh, yes. This is definitely testing our thigh. Arms forward. Let's take a little break. Woo! That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, maybe you want to take this block out. You could practice without the block, or you could put the strap around your thigh. Some of you like that variation. If you've seen it before, we're going to go for the twist. Have a seat. Hands at the heart, one or both. Twisting towards your right. The hips may move a little bit. Try to twist from your belly up. Just a little bit. This is a huge twist. Come back to center. Twist the other way. Back to center. One more time, if you will. Inhale to center. Other way. Wow, let's come on up. That's a lot. Take our feet wide. So feet wide. You could have the chair in front of you for this. Feet are wide. In fact, I'll show it both ways. So here's chair in front. We're going to do a twist here now. Now your feet are pushing down into the mat. And try not to lock the knees. So a little bit of bounce there. In fact, go for it. Do a little bit of a bouncing action. Notice where the weight tends to go into the feet, whether it goes to the inside of the feet or the outside of the feet. And let's play with that. So pushing feet down, push the inside of the feet down. Notice what tones in your legs. Let's go. Oh, what's that? Curiosity. Let that go. Now let's push down the outside of the feet. Notice what happens as you push down your feet. What do you feel toning in your legs? Maybe you feel difference. Maybe you don't. There is definitely some difference, but it might be so subtle that you're not feeling it. Now, press down firmly. Pull your feet isometrically towards each other. Take your sitting bones back. Hands to the chair or to your hips. Hands to the chair, your hips. I'm going to show it first with the chair. I'm going to keep the right hand down. Inhale, the left hand to my hip. Draw the shoulder up and back, upper shoulder up and back. Now this bottom shoulder is externally rotating towards the right. We don't want it coming in like that. Shoulders don't like that. It's yucky. Yucky for the shoulders. So take it back. Then perhaps lifting an arm skyward, gaze up towards your fingers. Now take your minds out of your feet as they push down. You might move your hands slightly forward on the chair. Make your adjustments. Arm rising, stretching. Exhale, bring the hand back down. Now both hands are on the chair. Take a breath in. And a breath out. The sitting bones, by the way, are pushing on back. And then angle the sit bones down. Now, we keep the left hand down. Inhale, swing and circle the right arm up towards the sky. Shoulders up and back on the bottom. Shoulder. Feel the blades moving in towards each other. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breath is in. And breath is out. Feel that. It's so nice. It's a nice opening. Exhale, take the arm down. Inhale, hands to hips, and lift on up. Bring your feet together. Take a little break. And then I'm going to show that with either a block or hand to the thigh. So you can lather, rinse, repeat, and do that again, or possibly do a little bit of a variation. So hand or hands on hips. Push your hips down and lift tall. That's it. Then we're going to go on forward. Now, here, you could either take your right hand to the block or to your opposite thigh, or keep it at your hip. Soft knees, circling the left arm upwards. Exhale, flow it down and towards the right. So it's like thread the needle. Inhale, circle it up. And exhale, circle it down and towards the right. One more, circle it up. Beautiful. Lower it down. Bring both hands to your hips. Circle your shoulders up and back. Feel your strong legs. Push them down and apart. Feel your strong legs. Press down, rise up. Hands at your heart. Ready for the other side? Here we go. So you can take hand to block, hand to hip, or hand to opposite leg. So here's what it looks like with opposite leg. We're going to circle now the right arm out to the side. And then exhale, circle it down and towards the left, or it's on the chair or the block. And circling it and opening it up. And exhale and circle it down. Inhale, it moves up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breath is in. And breath is out. Exhale, lower the hands. Bring them to your hips, shoulders up and back. Press down, rise up. And bring your feet towards each other. How are you feeling now? How does the body feel now? We are going to move towards we'll call it warrior 3. So let's face the chair again. Move our props out of the way. Make a little room here to extend the leg back up. There goes the bolster. Okay. Hands on the chair. Walk it on back. Keep the knees soft. You can hold on to the side of the chair or have your palms flat on the seat. Extend now the right leg back. And feel your shoulder blades on your back. And maybe you lift the leg. And then exhale, lower it down. Now keep a soft standing knee, the one that's standing, your front knee there. Lift the heel up, the back heel up, toes are down. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. This is a variation of warrior 2. Now, the leg does not have to go all the way up. No one said it did, and it doesn't. Maybe the toes stay down. Maybe they lift a few inches, and maybe the foot lifts to about hip height. Keep your gaze forward and down so your spine is long. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now lower the toes down. Maybe, this is a maybe, you pull the knee towards you, lift it up, and try to kiss your knee again. And then lower the toes down and back and lift the leg. Now your standing leg may be getting tired there, so mind it, give it a break. Let's lower the foot down and walk back in towards the chair. Hands at the heart. Always mind your body. If your body's saying, you know what, this hip's got a lot going on, better to give it a break, go back in when you're ready. So that movement, just to show you, was legs back, and then we pull the knee in and try to give it a kiss. But first we're going to play on the other side with warrior 3 modifications. So extending the leg back, soft front knee. Toes stay down, or maybe they lift. Feel the shoulder blades on the back, the crown of the head moving forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe the leg lifts. Maybe it doesn't. Feel your strength. Push out through the back leg. Push down through the front leg. So push back with your back leg and push down with your front standing leg. Now maybe you pull the knee in towards you and give it a kick. Extend it back. Place it down. And come on up. Notice how does the body feel now. We'll play with that movement again, just in case you didn't do it on the other side. I'll show it facing this way now. Here we go. So we're in our wall dog. We're holding on, however you feel safe, holding on to the seat of the chair. Extending right leg back. Toes touching. Maybe lifting. Then pull the knee in like you're gonna give it a kiss. Doesn't matter how far up it goes. When you pull it in, pull your belly in too. It's like you're curling for cat. Then extend the leg. Let's try that one more time on this side. Pull the knee in, give it a kiss, extend it back, push the foot down, lift on up, soft knees. We come back to our center, right? Always coming back to center, even with these asymmetrical poses. It's a great place to come when you feel like you need a little pause anytime during your day. Okay, extending now, other leg back, maybe lifting, push the heel away. Push it, push it, push it away. Whether the toes are down or up, just feel like you're pushing that leg away. Now we're gonna pull the knee in, belly in. Push down through your feet. Feel your spine round like the cat. Extend the leg back. Pull the knee in. Place the foot down. Both knees soft. Inhale, stand up. And hands at your heart. Does the body feel right now as you breathe in and as you breathe out? We're going to go for goddess pose and do another one of those halitosis, guys. So you can have that chair facing you like this or not. Okay? Always safety first. So knees are going over heels. You don't have to go so deep, but maybe you do till you feel those thighs working. Inhale, straighten, push down to your feet. Next time we bend, we're gonna lean forward, take a breath in, and we're gonna do that. Can you imagine if someone turned the screen on right now and saw it? And come on up. One more of those. Exhale, bend the knees. Take an inhale in. Exhale and how long can you hop? Okay. Come on up. Bring your feet together. Woo. Shake your body out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Get rid of anything that is holding. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Let your hips shimmy and your thighs do what they do, right? Let them be like jelly. Yeah, let's just kind of swing the arms. Swing them. Yep. Swing them. Make it a big swing. Swing out to the sides. Yep. And how about crossing? One over the other. Open it up, cross it, swish through the air. Maybe you even bend your knees as they come together and straighten as they open. Swish it, and swish it. That was fun. Come back to center, circle the shoulders. Let's drop now, so we got our shoulders neutral, and you can have a seat for sure. As we wind down or stand, palms are forward. Drop your right shoulder towards your right ear. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, head rises. Exhale, other way. Dropping left ear towards left shoulder. Maybe you have a little half smile. Think of something that makes you smile. Inhale. Head rises. All right, let's have a seat.
Make sure we've got our hips nice and open. We'll do number 4 pose. Have a seat. And so depending upon your hip, of course, you might have your foot on a block or 2 or pillows or another chair. So something like this, or foot up. Feel your foot, give it a good massage. It's already working for you today. Maybe you give it a few little taps. Gentle, of course. Gentle, 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 gentle. Then we'll go ahead, lean forward. Lean forward. Feel the shoulders up and back. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. In. And out. Maybe you bring your elbows in front of your shins. Maybe you don't. Not a requirement for sure. You might just have your hands like this. When you feel a stretch, that's when you stop. Maybe you stop a little bit before that because sometimes it takes a while and then you go, oh, there is a stretch here. I didn't realize it. We don't want to go too far. Push down through the bottom foot, rise up. Let's extend this leg. You can interlace your fingers underneath the thigh. Push your hands into the thigh, thigh into hand, lifting tall, pressing leg away. Maybe circling ankle. Always can lower the leg down. Reversing it. Breathing in and out. And pull the foot back in. Ready for the other side. Inhaling, lifting this left foot, put it either on a block or up on your knee. No straining though. Lifting tall. Lifting tall, that's real important. Feel the sensation in this thigh and in this hip. Give a little tapping love to your foot. You might just massage it and say, I love you, foot. You help me move along on this earth. You are my foundation. And then we will lean forward. Leaning forward. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breath is in. And breath is out. Send love to your hip. Think of something you love so much unconditionally or loves you so much unconditionally and send that same love to your hip. Make it so happy. And then inhale, rise up and release the leg down. So sitting tall as we take a pause and relax. And you may bring your hands on top of your heart. Some people like to bring the thumb and the ring finger together and place it at the heart. So Yana Mudra here. Maybe saying something to yourself like, I am filled with love. Or I am my heart, and my heart is me. Really feel that beautiful beat of the heart. Picture someone that you love unconditionally, two-legged or four-legged. Picture someone who loves you unconditionally, two-legged or four-legged. Feel that inner smile. The body settling. Feel a nice soft breath. We worked pretty hard. Give yourself that little pause as the breath comes back to a natural pace. Maybe you relax both arms in your lap, palms upward. Elbows bending by your side. Feel your body as a pool of sensation. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. So as we close, but you could take as long as you want for a pause. That wasn't a super long pause, and you should definitely mind your body. And take, I mean, really, you should be taking a good 5-10 minute pause for sure. You can always end early if you know you need to be somewhere else. From my heart to yours and yours to mine, I say namaste, happy wellness, wonderful Wednesday. Thank you so much for brightening my day today. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Namaste.
Irv, how do you think she did?
Namaste, Mindy.
You guys are so funny. Well, Ed, I thought you were gonna teach.
Don't.
We
Ed said
wanted
if I
to give,
didn't come, he was gonna teach.
we wanted to give you one more chance.
Oh,
Yeah, I think-
really?
I think she'll be around for another week.
You know, Kathy came on Friday and I heard she did a great job. I had COVID, if you must know.
Oh,
Oh, no. Do you
Well,
feel
I'm
okay
lucky. I'm
now?
lucky. It lasted about a week and I didn't realize it at the time. I went and took a test actually after I taught the Wednesday class, and sure enough, those 2 lines came up on that test.
Oh, boy.
It didn't even dawn on me. I'm like, why is my throat so sore?
Wow.
Hey, Mindy, my kid was saying that I gave it to you through
Oh,
through
very
Zoom.
funny. Very funny. Of
That's what I
course,
said.
Of course you did. I
Of
knew it
course I
was
did.
you. I was trying to figure out where I got it.
Well, I think I got mine from my husband. So
I'm pretty sure that's where I got mine.
yeah.
But yeah, he had a conference in Las Vegas. And
Ah.
when he came back, you know, he just had this cold, but he tested negative. So
Huh.
go figure.
Right.
Yeah, so who knows, but I don't go out a ton, so I wasn't, I really thought it was one of 2 things, but you know what? In the end, it doesn't matter, we're all getting it, we just gotta fight this thing off and take care of ourselves, that's we
There
can.
There we go. There we go.
He's right.
Thanks a lot, Mindy. Enjoy.
Take
the
care,
rest of your day,
everyone.
Enjoy. your
thank you,
day.
Mindy.
Have a
Thank
great week.
you.
All right, Ed, I'm looking forward to you teaching one day.
Yeah, Ed, you know what, Ed, I'll take the class. You let me know what that's gonna be, okay?
Text me about that and I won't zoom in.
Oh.
Have a great day, everyone.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. You too.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.